Hey, so we're gonna get back into slaying the princess again. There it is. And yeah, we got some new princesses to get. That's gonna be cool. I'm excited to see them. I've read about it a little bit just to know how to find it. And looks like it's gonna be good. I've read good things. So we're just gonna continue. There's another ending too, but I guess I'll have to do an entire playthrough for that. I heard you gotta be very violent in that. So we'll pick off right where I left off last night. And we are going to go straight to the cabin.
You make your way up the short
Skip all
path of
this.
the cabin. A warning. She will lie.
Oh, I know. We've heard this so many times now.
We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, we gotta slay this
Doesn't know
one.
what he's talking about.
He don't.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale
Almost.
and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your...
And we're gonna take the blade.
Take the blade.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice...
Who's there?
She sounds
Oh,
dangerous.
we're ready.
It's almost as if she's
So we're
the
going
one
straight down the
who
spectre route.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Why is
Good.
the frames
Still
are
listening to reason.
locked? At 30? For some... Wonder why that is. Odd.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's so coldly beautiful.
Oh, she's a threat.
Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this
If I don't
basement
think
for a
it.
reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll
Don't
be
hesitate.
too late. You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily
did
give
it.
way, look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming, but I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes,
Only if I think it.
even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Yep.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
We did.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
And find nothing.
Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened?
Oh, we know what happened.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
No.
What's done is done, and there's no going back now.
Oh no?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Nope.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Let's do it.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
It's always about the blade.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Uh-huh.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Oh, I will.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss?
Nope.
You ingrate.
It's not good enough.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Okay. We're on the right path.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
So this is nothing new. We're just gonna go right to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie. She won't be a...
Nope.
The interior of the cabin is cold.
It's looking
The
ghosty.
odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling
Oh,
outside,
man.
banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh, I will.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Kind of. And take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We already slayed her. And just in case, I'm gonna have so many saves. But that's okay, because that's gonna make 100%ing this much easier.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick
This all looks the
dust,
same.
and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Probably.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Let's go.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
It's still blooded?
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
She's a ghost.
Ghost! Oh, wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
That's right.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Understandably.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again,
Maybe.
if we wanted to.
We'll be nice to her.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Let's see.
Of course there is. You can give me the only thing I've ever wanted. A way out of this basement. The place won't let me leave.
Okay.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
We can only leave with each other. It's the only way.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
She might figure out a way.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
Oh, is she looking evil now?
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
Sure.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this
No,
place.
it'll be fine.
And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
I think it's hinting.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
There you go.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Oh no, this is going to be an interesting one. We're just going to go with it. Let's do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours.
Stretch.
There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing?
You might not like me
Just
in a
let
minute.
her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart,
Oh, it's freezing.
all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
It'll be fine.
I'm afraid it's too late to
We're all
stop now.
crunchy.
The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yep.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice? I'm me, is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist.
So where's the broken glass?
That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
We're all broken glass.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Obviously.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, not really.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Oh, really?
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
It's because she's in my mind, man.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
That's right.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
He's gonna want me to slay myself.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Yeah.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Okay. Now I slay the princess.
Isn't that an interesting idea? I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
Yeah, let's go.
Of course we're sure. The decision
It's
has
already been made.
All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
After all that, you're really just going to stab me again?
She didn't seem too happy about that.
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
You missed your own heart. Oh.
The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but instead you just wanted to hurt me again.
It was all a trick.
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
If only I could drag you with me and make you understand. But that's not the way things get to go for me, is it?
Not this time.
It would certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull. And you are about to be dead. Again.
Again.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
Oh. This is going to be a good chapter. I've heard good things about it.
We were so close to leaving, and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
Flesh, scale, and feathers. Now I'm in the princess's head? Brain? Oh yeah, this is all new. Nice.
Oh, you're here too. Maybe trying to slay me was for the best, if it means you could leave those other voices behind. The two mean ones, at least. I feel kind of bad for the nice one.
That's what I look like?
But we probably shouldn't think about them too much right now. They're a mess, and I don't think we could fix them. No point in worrying over messes that can't be fixed. Wait, if we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your, body stops being alive. There's nothing we could do for it now, but we can still try to save us. We just have to leave.
Oh. See, in a room that's empty, a chain digs into your rest. It's what you deserve.
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
So this is how it is for her when the world resets.
Then at least I won't be lonely. It's nice to hear your voice. I mean, think your voice? I don't know why you did what you did, but it's hard to be mad when you're just as stuck as I am.
Yep.
I'm just trying to make the best of things. You could always make the best of things too, if you want. We both have a chance to start over. Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that feels right. I never wanted to be your enemy.
Good. Yeah, let's make a save here. Because this looks all new.
I don't know what to say. I just feel fine right now. I think things happen for a reason. And if you trying to kill both of us is what it takes for you to finally see what I see, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think I just want to read all this.
That's okay. I'm sure you had your reasons. I don't think it's good to hold on to the past like that anyways. It's better if we choose to move forward together. I wish I knew, but I think we're probably stuck here until something happens. I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least. I didn't like the one that kept bossing you around, and that quiet one kinda gave me the creeps.
The cold, yeah.
I liked that last one, though. He was nice.
The
I hope
hero.
he's okay.
We're both.
Maybe? It's like sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like we're something in between ghost and not ghost. Well, that's what I've always done.
Until the giant dragon monster comes down the stairs.
I already told you I don't have any ideas. I did tell you that, right? Sorry if I didn't.
You did. Breaking the fourth wall.
You're kind of a broken record right now. Are you okay? We're back at the beginning. My beginning. This is what happened to me last time. I've never gotten a title card. What did yours say? No, I won't. I promise. I want to know what it's like to be you.
Okay.
Well, the first one is sweet. Look, it would have been very sweet if things didn't turn out so
Violent.
violent. But that doesn't mean that things can't get better from here.
Yeah.
I think we need a new title card, though. How about Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon? Well, they're similar, right?
Makes sense.
I guess you made it back here.
Is it me, though?
We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be. I know that sound. That's the knife. I guess it's hard to do anything without it. Scary. It's hard to describe. It's hard to look at you. Thumb. Thumb. Thumb.
Yeah, so he's huge. figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it. Oh, so I'm like distorting reality too. They got like 4 wings.
Are you trying to say something out loud? I don't think you can do that while you're in here with me.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, here we are again. I'm back in chains and you have your knife. So, what are we going to do?
Oh, so that's what she sees when I'm sitting there with voices in my head.
I guess we could just stare at each other?
Sure.
Is that why you're always quietly staring?
Yeah, it's the voices in my head.
I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
We would. Menacing with the blood. Oh, God.
But I think we hold the power right now. How dull. We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles, repeating the same arguments again and again and again. It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate. I'm sorry, did you just share privileged information with the enemy?
So he's just sitting there arguing with himself.
Well, it isn't privileged anymore, now is it? Do we really need all this secrecy?
Not this time.
No, we don't.
We don't.
Yes we do. Sidebar, everyone, now. Chop chop.
Chop chop.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
They're not listening to me.
I don't think we want to make it mad.
You're right. No more nice princess for them. I'm going to speak my mind.
Yeah, time to turn into a monster too.
Hello? I'm trying to say something. Hey, I said I'm talking now. Will you listen to me?
Just sits there cocking its head.
So you are, and very loudly. Do you have something to say?
Oops. I mean, yeah. I already know about all that privileged information because he's in here with me.
That's right.
Oh, how very interesting. Yeah, that changes things, doesn't it?
It does, hero.
Doesn't it? Oh, it changes things, all right. We get to take out 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, so that's the narrator.
Wait, what?
From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? fleshy.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
And are you doing this?
Am I gonna get stabbed?
Oh, I most definitely am.
I might get stabbed. Well, that's not good.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this.
Oh, okay, good.
Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision,
It was not.
but we did have a plurality.
Okay.
He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves a say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter. Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
I have. Oh.
Princess collapses against the wall.
Oh, I'm back in my body.
See? That was easy.
But we didn't kill her.
It was too easy. It felt bad.
It did.
Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it, do you? I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important. Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother? Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done
I don't want
nothing
to kill her.
but take shortcuts. Am I supposed to find that impressive? Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I?
Oh, it's opportunist.
Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you hadn't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
No, we're gonna drop it.
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
Yeah. If I do that, am I gonna be forced to kill her?
Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really.
I'm back.
That's you in that body again, isn't it? I thought it felt a little empty in here. I'm hurt, but I'll live. If you'll let me. Will you? Or are you still going to kill me?
No.
Then the only thing left to do is cut me out of here. You should give the knife to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
It could.
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again, but this is obviously a trick. We can't trust her. We literally just stabbed her.
No, it'll be fine.
Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith eventually.
That's right. She might kill me.
You hand the blade to the princess,
She just...
who gingerly cuts herself free from her bindings. You maniac.
See?
And then what happens?
She stabs you.
Then, as her chains clatter to the floor,
Oh.
she turns her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window, never to be seen again. No, 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 no. You need the blade to deal with her.
No, we did good.
I'm so glad that's behind us. Come on, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
She reaches forward,
A happy ending.
takes your hand in hers before excitedly pulling you towards the basement stairs. Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice? Why do you want to
It is
know?
nice.
You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided unanimously to throw our lot in with. Ugh, whatever. It's delicate and tender. Ah, so even through everything, she hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll do.
That will do.
The two of you rush up the basement stairs together. Ugh.
She kind of looks like the original princess that you start with.
Welcome back, by the way. Yes, we all missed you so very much. I missed you the most.
Oh, that's nice.
You weren't even here until he was gone. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If you step through that door, you're damning every single person alive. You do realise that, yes?
Yes.
Who cares?
One last door, and then we're free. I'm down a hand, so you'll have to be the one to open it.
Just calmly. It's fine. There is no other option.
You twist the doorknob in your hand and step forward into the world you've damned. You and the princess fall to the ground, exhausted.
You think she'd start bleeding out? I mean, she'd just chop her hand
I hope
off.
this all comes back to bite you, do you hear? I hope you're forced to feel the weight of all the regret there's ever been.
And he's gone. Good. No regrets. Am I like carrying her? Well, I'm huge, so...
I didn't think I'd ever get to be happy, but I think I am.
And you only lost an arm.
I just didn't
Part of
realize
one.
that being happy would feel so cold.
Oh, it's taken her already. No. I'm gonna have to revisit that chapter.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror?
Oh, it's
Why
the
is it
mirror.
Why now?
Yeah, I think if you do this, there's an achievement for that.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Oh, I know.
You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
That's it. They're gone. I'm unraveling. I'm pretty sure I get one more vessel before I go to the end. Fairly certain.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
We're almost there.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
No.
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there? This one is perspectives bleeding into one.
Oh,
You know her better than you know yourself. She will make for an empathetic heart.
yeah, we'll have to explore that chapter some more. That's an interesting one.
Do not mourn her,
Oh,
for you would not mourn yourself. One.
one
Whatever
more.
you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Okay, good. So I'm definitely going for the one more new princess, which is down the prisoner path.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
No, we don't. So are any of these different?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Uh,
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond? There's no need for you to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
oh, this cough, man.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Okay, we're gonna get this new princess now.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Oh, man.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Whew.
it will be the end of the world.
Okay. I am going to take a quick break, and we're gonna get this next princess. Be right back. Showtime. Alright, so back to slaying. I guess that's fine. There, I'll block the sun behind me now so I can have the door open. As soon as I move a little. There we go. Part way right. Right here. Perfect. Okay, so I need to go down the prisoner path. Which, I don't know why, I have had such a hard time getting that path. So I had to look it up. But anyway, let's proceed to the cabin. And I'm going to save on it too, because I never really interacted with it a lot. So prisoner is... I think it's take the blade. Oh, my controller went off. It's take the blade. And we'll just go right to the cabin.
You make your way up the short
And he can
path
do his
to
whole
the cabin.
thing.
You'll find the princess within.
Take the blade, but rescue her. And then resist the narrator. Okay. Got it.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
That's
We're
right.
supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, wait a minute. I should be over more, possibly.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
It's got a message.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
And just in case. Just in case. Let's do that. And take
You
the
take the
blade.
blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
It would.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Probably.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds...
And I just closed the guide. Great.
It's almost as if
Damn
she's
it.
the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
We'll do
Don't
that.
be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oh, okay, here it is. Let's keep that on the phone.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Maybe.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
I like how when you see it from her perspective, the dragon's like dangling the blade in front of her,
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just
taunting her with
the
it.
blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No, it's not. Okay, so I guess I have to drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment,
Okay, I hope I get prisoner
step
now.
forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Oh, I know.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You can't.
How do I get you out?
Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Well, let's do that.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think
It's
she's
always about the
suggesting,
blade.
right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay, so we're gonna get her out.
You have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I hope I did this right.
Key? Maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
No, they wouldn't have.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way.
We already know the
to
door's
basement,
locked.
But the door at the top is someone else here.
Okay. Let's go back.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Oh, I
Easier for
know.
whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
I think it's going towards prisoner. Hope so.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
There you go.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
It didn't even hurt.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. We'll see.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Oh, but she will.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Watch me. Oh, okay, good. It's locked me into it.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Yep.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
I think this is when she just coldly grabs the dagger and just cuts your throat. Pretty sure.
It. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
See? Can't even do it anyway. You have no
Blade.
choice.
Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make this quick.
Yup. Good, I did it right. We're on to prisoner route now.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
She has a very, like, uncaring attitude now.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
See you later.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Mm-hmm. Like a surgeon.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse
just
to the
like,
ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
See ya.
This is the end, isn't it?
We'll try again.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark.
Boy, I hope this title card says prisoner.
I hope it was worth it.
Oh, good. Good, good. I did it.
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to
Wait, we can skip all that, because that's...
a warning before you go any further.
That part's mostly been the same since the demo, even.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from
I've been
slaying.
playing this game on and off now for like 2
Don't
years,
believe a word
actually,
she says.
if I include the demos.
Yes.
It's very
She
good.
says, just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
No, I didn't. Wink.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Let's go.
The interior of the
good.
cabin
We
is
have
a cozy
the
woodland
prisoner
retreat,
one.
and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
And I think this is how you go down the drowned gray one, which is one of the only original princesses I never got.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you want to take the blade. But let's make a save. Because then that way, I'm going to be able to go through this and probably get all the achievements, or most of them. But I think I'll be doing at least one more full playthrough.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
It would.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first?
Nope.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you. the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves, the chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Nope.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Oh no, it's there for a reason.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
No. So she saws her own head off.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Oh. Whoops. Damn, I just skipped some dialogue. I hate when I do that. Okay.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me? Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
So that's how it works for her.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
It would appear that way.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
Sure.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how. So you've already been here.
Yep.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Looks that way.
It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Right.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Good luck.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
See, he knew.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Yes, because whatever I think can happen.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. All right? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
That's right.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't.
He won't.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Okay.
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's
There she
ominous.
goes.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't,
Nah, it'll be fine.
whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So,
No, it is.
what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
We don't really die, though.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Oh, there's many.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned.
Right?
Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
It could be. I can't cut her out. There you go.
Slide it over.
Go ahead and saw your head off.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Didn't work.
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? I've already tried to take over, buddy. Exactly.
Exactly.
If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
It'll be fine.
A little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
She's very distrusting.
Thanks.
She pulls up her head,
There she goes.
smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
And she just calmly saws her own head off.
What is she doing?
Oh, she's doing it.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
Yep. It's watching uneasy silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
She's doing good.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play.
Yup.
Killing herself? She isn't dead yet.
Very violently at that.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
And it's just staring at you.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Mm-hmm.
The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
She's faking it.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
Yep.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Oh, okay, good.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Okay.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Yes, let's go. And don't take her head.
Fine, but if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Check the door.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago,
Everything's gone.
the only thing in front of you
Again.
now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
This is the reward.
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
No, it's not.
Like hell it is.
Yeah,
What's
we want
done
out.
is done. And there's no going back now.
Oh, there is.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
No.
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
Let's do it.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
No, it's no eternity of bliss.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Yep.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to answer that.
Why not?
That's all we needed to hear.
You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
I know.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Here we go. The cage. It's the...
You're on a path in the
Oh, this is
woods.
Chains
interesting.
everywhere. This is different. This is new.
So I've heard people comparing this to Hellraiser, and I see why now. Yeah, I see it.
It's worse, is what it is.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison, and she's not the only inmate.
You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet.
That's right.
And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress.
It's looking that way.
And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
Can change it to anything then.
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before.
Uh-huh.
I'll spare you my full introduction, since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities, and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Okay, let's make a save. There we go. Okay, so this is all new.
Huh. I hadn't actually noticed.
Yeah,
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
it is.
Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us.
Exactly.
Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
It does.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best. She... what? Why would she ever do that? She's not supposed to be suicidal. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
She did.
More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward.
We killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy, but we knew we weren't. We could see right through you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever. We want answers, and we weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise.
There are no answers to find. If she was dead, then that was it. That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board, and you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it.
They are all wrong.
This is probably worse for you, if I had to guess.
Ha! So there is a board.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's done is done, and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Oh.
You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within.
It's looking scary.
It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
Let's go check in on the missus.
Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster destined to end the world.
I wonder what she's gonna look like.
There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror. What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
Oh, there's a mirror.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind?
Perhaps.
Or is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us?
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy. You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor. Should have been?
We fell.
Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen
that's not good.
space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
See, we should have, like, spread our wings.
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard. Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle.
Cenobites, man.
You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor.
So this is kind of like hell?
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah.
As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings,
This looks horrible.
you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Oof. I think it's good I brought the knife. Maybe we can
Easy
escape.
now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, why'd you cut your head off?
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real?
Yeah.
They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
Yeah.
It's worth a try. The princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing
that's
your
not
flesh,
good.
your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows.
Oh, and there's her head.
The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person.
She's separated.
It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage.
Nice.
The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
Let's try to get free, maybe?
You try to move your arm, but the hooks buried deep
Oh.
in your wrist and elbow keep you firmly, painfully in place. You do your best to rotate the knife in your palm, but it only clinks against the
Oh,
metal
that's not
chain,
working.
unable to do so much as leave a scratch. The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I think I might die.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
So the body's mad.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do? Reason with her? I don't think she's acting rationally. I think she's lost it. This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Yep. Drop the blade? Maybe. Maybe that's why it's walking toward me.
You're a step ahead of me. That means you finally get it. I'm happy for you. I really am. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
This isn't gonna end well.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your implement. See? You already did that one.
So I did right.
You begin to black out.
I'm not gonna make it.
I cut myself free.
She's not insane, is she? No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time.
Paranoid's losing
it's all
it.
been the same. We never had a say.
That is what I wanted, but you didn't do it. And I don't think you could have done it. The walls are what the walls are. So give in with me. None of this is up to us.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air. I don't think we can hold on to you much longer.
So if I make one more wrong move, I'm gonna die.
How many times will we have to do this? I'm tired.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
Oh. So I just got shredded. But I'm not dead. Wait, what? Oh, it's another me.
And now, the cut.
Oh, so we had to kill the body. Or something. So our heads are laying here watching our bodies fight? Is that what's going on?
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
Yeah, I guess this works.
Huh. I guess you're right. Pattern must be wrong then.
Yeah, we did something different.
Maybe if we keep watching, we'll figure it out. And we've got nothing else to do but watch.
Yeah, we can't really do anything.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
We sure are.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
Oh, she said it.
Head.
We're both done.
I guess I'll see you next time.
See ya. Wait, are we trapped here now? Oh, she's dying.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
That was an interesting chapter. I guess I'm gonna like float to the mirror now? I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to explore that more, see if there's other things that can be done in that chapter. That was something. Looking like Hellraiser. Nothing at all. There he is.
I think you know what I am.
Yep. Starting. Now I don't think there's anything new here.
You were either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. This is worse, but you still have an opportunity to save the world. You can still slay her. The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Quite a few. Too many.
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically. She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Like I said, this isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't really see anything new in here. Not that I'm seeing. Oh, that'll be great. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this and then I'll eat.
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why, maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Yeah, I don't think he says anything different than he did in the original. Not that I'm seeing.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end. As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Oh.
And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die. Oh, did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing. Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
For who?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. I've said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, good. I got that. Here it comes. Now, I know this got changed in an update like last December, I want to say. It's like more animated or something.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Okay, so that doesn't appear
Every
different.
word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. rather the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open
I think I did both
final
of those
doors
endings
to
already, so it
liberation?
doesn't really matter what I do.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us. Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Yeah, I think it's more animated or something.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to
Oh, here we go.
then so
Now we revisit all the vessels. Oh,
Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye.
well, that's different.
It was fear that made our prison. And it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. But together, we left it all behind and found a world free of burdens. We found the beauty in accepting our dance. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me. And yet here we are, bound only by our final shackles. It will have all been worth it once we're finally free. What once was one, then was two.
It's much more
Then was
animated.
one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down. And then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again.
I should have saved.
The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us. It took you from me, but you took me with you. And together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again.
Okay.
You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete. Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold.
the very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me. When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn you into an instrument of my divine will. You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose.
We almost broke through.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You feel into your emotion of pain is suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons.
Yeah, that's the same.
And you feel all of it.
I do like that there's some animation in it.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not you. Alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
Seemed like her voice got quieter.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Yep. Wait, what? Is that the secret ending? Okay. We gotta save. Because, apparently I might have gotten it somehow. It's very dark red and kind of stands out, so let's just check over these. Okay. You know what? Let's give that a try.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion.
That might have done something.
You lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Is there dark red option again? There is not.
We are the whole of reality. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Is there a dark red option again? That bold seems to stand out. Maybe.
no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
They're here.
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
Looks that way.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go. Don't think any of the others have forgotten what you said at the mirror. They all talked, and they're not happy. But we can discuss that later. We have a job to do.
Let's do the job.
Do you need me to describe things? Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
He's gone. Let's see.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Yeah, we don't have to use it.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Oh, it's been years.
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Nope.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
We'll sit with her. Let's see.
Maybe this doesn't have to end just yet. Maybe there never even has to be an ending.
Maybe.
I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget.
Yeah, we could do that.
Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Now, does the bold mean anything? I don't know. Let's see here.
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right? And when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything, again.
I don't think I got the other ending.
But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Yeah, I only got those options.
It feels like it is. You wouldn't have come here if you were just going to go back. I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours.
Wait, is she
a
gonna kill
fondness in
me?
her gaze.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
Oh no, that just restarted everything.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I messed up.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
And that's it. Let's let those credits roll. Good, so that should have unlocked some things, and I got a good amount of stuff. And that is it. Thank you so much for playing. The music is very good. It's just a really good game. And that's it. Cool, man. So let's look at this gallery. Oh, so is that the fruits of your like a world free of death? That's the... Yeah, the Princess and the Dragon, that one was cool. I'd like to explore more of that. He's kind of scary. I want to explore that one more. And that one, the reveal. See what he actually looks like. Like, I had some say a like a dragon. I think more like a griffin or something. The smiling and dangling the knife in front of her. No, wait, what? How come? Wait, is there new stuff over there? Oh yeah, the den's been expanded and the fury too, so... Still haven't gotten the drowned gray. Got that. This was a interesting chapter. I want to explore more of it. Looks like some out of Hellraiser. Oh yeah. Oh, this cough. So I still have more to get in this gallery, for sure. So that's probably gonna be the Wraith. The new Apotheos, that was really good. Is that all? Beginning and ending, jump. That's all I really have for now. There's quite a lot more to unlock. Oh, getting blurry. Oh, there we go. Sun did that. Why is the frame rate only 30? I swear that was never the case before. Huh. Well, that is it for now. 'Cause I don't see anything about changing your frame rate. But good. I think I will need to do at least one more full playthrough, and then from there, like, load up all these save points and hopefully find everything that way. But tomorrow, I must return to the workforce. I've had a good 7 days off, slowly recovering from this, I think it was a cold, I don't know, who knows. Could have been a cold, COVID, flu, some kind of respiratory virus, who knows. But that's how it is, you know, you go out in public a lot, for working, it's bound to happen. But yeah, Slay the Princess, Pristine cut, awesome. Love this series. I hope it's a series one day. I want to see more from this world eventually. Or at least nods to it or something, I don't know, just really good game. Really good game. And I don't play too many visual novels. I think I might now, though. Have a good day. More to come. Probably more of this eventually. Back at it, Monday, I think? Yeah, my schedule's all over the place. Usually it's Sunday, Wednesday, but maybe Monday. Good day.